I'm starting to prep for a consignment sale. It's called Statement. If you're like in the Southeast, there's a good chance you've heard of it. But if you haven't, it's like a franchise consignment sale, and they do two per year. There's one for fall, winter clothes, and then there's one for spring, summer. So last August, I participated, made over $1,000, could not believe it. And then back in February, I made over 600. So I'm hoping I can make maybe 800 this time, but we are starting off strong with my shorts drawer. You can see I tried these on. They're cute, and they actually come with a shirt. See, this would be so cute, but I'm gonna sell it. And this still has the tag on it, and it retailed for $88. One piece of advice they give for this sale is to price to sell anywhere from like 50 to 90% off. I might actually sell this for maybe 32 because it is new with tags. I didn't pay full price for it. I bought it off Whatnot back in the fall, thinking I would wear it this summer, and I forgot I had it. One thing I love to do is to reorganize my drawers like a few times a year. One, to see what I'm wearing or what I'm not wearing. Two, because I make a mess. Three, to realize that I don't need to buy anything or what exactly I do need to buy. I have so many casual shorts and I didn't even realize it. Like, look how cute this skirt is, and I forgot that I had it. One way I like to organize my drawers is by color, by style. For example, for shorts, if I'm going to actually work out in them, or if they're more just to wear around the house, or if they're to run errands, or if they're fancier. I also have these drawer dividers, which I really like. Even though my drawers are pretty deep, this still does a decent job of keeping things organized. Lately, I've been working out at an all girls gym, and it's called Ambition. They do strength training mixed with like HIIT. So I think it's called like high intensity resistance training, or otherwise known as HURT. I said that out loud to someone and immediately got embarrassed. But this I bought from Fitty Britty off of her Poshmark. I like to wear like a sweatshirt or something, or even a t-shirt over it. One day when my back muscles are a little stronger, I would love to just wear that out and about. Okay, these shorts from Aerie, forgot I had them. Cute. They even have a stretchy waistband back there, but I'm not going to wear them. So I'll be selling these. And another thing with the consignment sale is that I get 60%. It's like a 60-40 split, which I think is pretty good. Like, you don't have to work a shift, you just have to drop off your items, make sure they are all tagged properly on the hangers properly, which is pretty time consuming. But once you put them all on there, you're done. Like, that's it. You can leave your stuff. You don't even have to go back. I think this skirt is so cute. It's from Free People. I bought it off Whatnot, and it just like does not fit me right. So I will also be selling this. And this really cute set also from Free People. I have yet to wear it. I have a concert coming up next week, so maybe I'll wear it to that. And if not, it's going in the sale. They see this Lululemon new with tags scuba mini skirt, and I just don't wear stuff like this anymore. Oh my gosh, this skirt, I loved it. It was from Target. It's like sweatpants material. It's so cute. Oh, and this I have yet to wear, but it's this cutie skirt, and it came with a matching sweater. This would actually be so cute for someone getting married or having a beach trip. It's really cute. I just don't have anywhere to wear it, so I think we're gonna sell it. Moving right along. I did recently get these shorts, just stretchy shorts from Aerie. They were only $20, and that's what I'm also wearing here. This is my summer uniform. These shorts are also good for like a swim cover up. If you're wearing a one piece or just top, you can just throw these on. At the end of the week, like of the statement sale week, they offer sellers to buy items that they'll otherwise donate for only $2 an item. My first season selling, I got 30 items for $60, and I bought stuff for myself and my mom, like just different like workwear tops. I even got a pair of Bejas, like sneakers, for only $2 because that seller wasn't coming back to get them. And I wear those at least once or twice a week. Some things I probably shouldn't have taken because the whole point of me participating in the first place was to get rid of clothes. So back in February, I did not go and pick up my stuff. Hopefully, someone else is enjoying those items for only $2. I very often will wear these bike shorts to work out in, but also under dresses. I also use the Mega Babe Thigh Rescue Gel. I also have their Thigh Rescue Anti Friction Stick, and this was great, but that's even better. Like it goes on as a gel and but dries, kind of like a powder, and then it stays put. I put it on when I went to New York when it was 4th of July weekend and it was 102 degrees in the city. Yeah, I put that Thigh Rescue Gel on with my dress I wore, and I didn't have any chafing. It was amazing. One thing I am kind of surprised about is that I only have two pairs of jean shorts. I guess if it were to come down to like denim shorts or a dress, rather wear a dress. These shorts I got on my birthday a few years ago. I thrifted them and they're so dang cute. The brand is LA Blues, but they have these really pretty flower detail on them. I think I'm done with my statement prep for today. I really just wanted to go through my short store as a start and kind of see if I wanted to do any more, which I do not. I do not want to do anything else with it. Good morning. Happy Thursday. It is about 11 o'clock. I went to my workout class this morning. It was as many reps as possible, or AMRAP, and there were like 4 stations, one of those being like stationary bikes. I think it was a good workout. I'm feeling stronger already. Today I'm going to do some interview prep, just looking up interview questions, talking to myself out loud, and I'm going to go visit my mom and my Nana and just hang out with them for a little bit. And I need to go to the grocery. I need to make a grocery list too. So many exciting things going on today. Just rode on the couch for like an hour, maybe longer. But I am feeling a little excited. I've finally put some of my earrings back in and I've got some jewelry on. This bracelet I made last spring at Heart in Charleston, and it just makes me so happy. I've got the little magnolia charm for Charleston, and this is the key, like the friendship key that your friends have your secrets and they're safe with them. And of course the cute little horseshoe for good luck. My necklace is from Bubble Bar. It's starting to tarnish, which is such a shame, but I do love it. And then my Oura ring is new. I got it within the past week, and it's been so interesting just to, one, have a pretty old ring on my fingers, but also it's just been kind of fun to look at. This ring is just random. I have no idea where it's from. My earrings are from Amazon, and the brand like starts with a P. They're like tarnish free, water resistant, and they were very reasonable. So I'll usually just sleep in those. Can you even see that? This ring is from a market I went to in Cleveland like 3 years ago. I was there for a wedding and I saw that ring and I was just like in the lovey mood. This earring is from Studs. I got all of my piercings from Studs. I kind of love their branding. So I just wandered in when I was in Nashville for a work trip and they were like, do you want to get your ears pierced? And I was like, okay, sure, why not? I got my like double holes, and then that adrenaline you feel after you get like a tattoo or a piercing. So I very much was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Well, 6 to 8 weeks later, I was in Charleston and they have a Studs there. So I got my third hole piercings. After I got my third hole piercings, I knew I was going back to Nashville for work in March. And I thought, you know what, that'll be my finale. I got the fourth one. I ran out of room on this ear to get the fourth, so I got the flat helix. This clip is from Penny Lynn. I got it from their store in New York a few weeks ago. And you guys, this claw clip was $25, which was way more than I thought it was gonna be. It didn't have a price. I was like, yep, I need that. And shoo. This one was from Aerie for like $10, just to give you an idea there. These earrings are also from Heart.
I got them off Shopbop for like 30% off sale. I've been looking at them for a long time, so I jumped at that opportunity. This is my favorite mascara. It is a tubing mascara because for some reason a few years ago I started to randomly sweat under my eyes and like my upper lip. This is all new to me, and regular mascara would just sweat right off, and it was so frustrating. But thankfully, this tubing mascara stays put. I am heading to a coffee shop and the grocery, and this is my outfit. I've got my top from Uniqlo on, the skirt that I found yesterday, just some sandals from Target, and my lovely long chomp I got in Japan. Love it.
Hello, I am back from the coffee shop visiting my mom and Nana and the grocery. I'm trying this thing where you actually buy the groceries for a meal plan. Wow, what an idea there. I had a Kroger pickup order, but I also went to Trader Joe's because there are just some things that Trader Joe's does better, in my opinion. At the end of the day, I love Trader Joe's. I have since I was in college the first time I went, and I was like, oh, what is this place? And I remember during the pandemic, I was living in Frankfurt, 30 minutes away, and it was like probably May 2020. I broke out of the house and I spent over $150 there, and I was living at home with my parents. Like, I had no business buying that many groceries. Anyway, I'll show you some things I got. The packaging alone, like, come on. I also got these spring gummies. Whenever they came out with these a few years ago, I really liked them, and I'm not a big gummy girl. I got these to put on my ice cream. If you went to Whole Foods a few weeks ago, you may have gotten the half off the ice creams. Ugh, this is going to be so good. An easy meal I like to make is any of the ravioli. They have truffles, spinach, ricotta, a bunch of varieties. Honestly, love their queso. It's really good. It reheats well too after a few days. I found these, a few months ago when they came out, and I couldn't believe that they actually put pork sausage in there because they don't normally have pork sausage for sale. They really only have like the turkey sausage and chicken sausage. It tastes like the Starbucks one. I did get a new salsa. Usually I get the green version of this or the redder one. There's my feta, and this is so easy for me. I know it's easy to peel up garlic, or whatever it's called, but that's the easiest for me. And the baby beets, I think those will be good with mozzarella cheese. I wanted burrata, but they were sold out, so at least the fresh little mozzarella cheese balls. And then you all, orange juice is so expensive. I wanted the fresh orange juice, but I just had to settle for this for now to see if I'll actually even drink it. Something I get from Kroger just about every time is the cilantro lime rice and black beans. It's easy. Even if I forget about it for months, it's still good. I did get some pita bread to have with the whipped feta that I'm going to make. And then pistachios, if I'm feeling fun, I can put those on top as well. Also got 2 plums because the recipe I saw had the whipped feta with plums. Can't beat it. Honestly, Kroger's Pico salsa is so good. This is huge. Also got one little Greek yogurt to use for my whipped feta. It only takes 2 tablespoons, and then maybe I'll throw some berries in it or even the chocolate chips in it. I'm so happy that they make these already pre-made. You just put it in the skillet and it's done in no time. And right now I'm in a place where I am relearning how to cook. I feel like I used to cook more like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years ago. And I just like have not cared to do it at all. And so I'm really hoping with all of these fresh fruits and veggies and just, I love a colorful plate. I love how pretty food can be. And I'm hoping that seeing these things, eventually I will want to cut them up myself or, actually prep more. But right now, some of these pre kitted things are really helpful for me. And I live alone, so serving size of one. It just gets really hard when I cook something and it's this huge meal and then I eat 2 servings of it and then I don't want it anymore. I think this is a good way for me to mitigate food waste. It's probably about the same price that I'm spending, but it's at least less food waste, is how I'm viewing it anyway. Lastly, I do love a frozen meal, so we've got Kevin's here. And I got this actually from Costco for the first time. It was a 4 pack. I don't remember how much it was, but it's 34 grams of protein. It has broccoli, zucchini, Parmesan cheese, Parmesan basil sauce, and chicken. And it is so good. Like, once you show off your space, do you become insecure of your space? Like my water bottle just sitting there and the dishes in my sink that I haven't gotten to yet. Like, okay, I'm vulnerable right now. Wow. Tomorrow is Friday and I don't really have any plans. I'll probably clean out some more drawers tomorrow and prep for the statement sale. Another reason why I want to clean up and tidy up is because I may or may not be getting a cat, and I just want to make sure my apartment is kitty proof. And I think it is for the most part, but it just makes me so nervous. I grew up with cats and dogs my whole life, but the thought of me having an animal, like, kind of freaks me out. I just want to make sure everything is good for this sweet kitty. So, my mom started feeding a stray cat back in the fall, and my mom called her Ninja because she would only show up at night and she would just be on the back porch, just staring up at my mom, like, please feed me. And then she would get her food and then run away. Like, you couldn't get near her at all. And well, turns out Ninja is indeed a girl because Ninja's pregnant a few months later and she gave birth to 5 babies back in May. So the babies are just a little over 2 months old. I think she's going to keep one of the kitties, but my parents already have a decent amount of cats and dogs. So I really think they can only keep one. We did give one away to one of my friends. His name's Theo, and he was the precious little gray kitty. And I wasn't supposed to name any of them. None of us were supposed to name them because we're not supposed to keep them, not supposed to get attached. Well, if you already have a house full of animals, of course you're going to get attached to another one. And also, what's another one? Especially when their mom lives outdoors and just comes for the food and leaves. I named them because why not? Nicknames, as we called them. There's Theo, Lizzie, Nellie, Kyoto, and Gabriella. I think I might be taking Nellie. I'm still really nervous about it. That's why I'm talking in this new voice. I'm also hopeful, and my parents basically said if she doesn't work out, you can bring her back home. So, dessert is served. Happy Friday, everyone. This morning, I woke up really early and started making some things for Instagram. I'm an Airy Reel Maker, which is kind of their creative community. They have different challenges every week or so of different things to post on like TikTok and Instagram, YouTube Shorts. And this weekend, they have a discount code. So I hadn't posted anything about it until today. I've gotten a lot of good feedback from my friends, which I was kind of nervous about, that they would just kind of roll their eyes. And hopefully, the people that do roll their eyes, they don't stick around for long, and that's okay. I'm gonna make a nice latte. I've got some really fun syrups. I used to make my own syrups because it was just really fun for me. Wanted to start a syrup company. None of this happened, but I do still get some good syrups. This is from Pink House Alchemy. I think they're based in Arkansas. And I first tried them like right around the pandemic. I ordered like a coffee gift set for myself from a store in Arkansas that's near this place. Oh my gosh, there is a gnat. I feel like cocktails, coffee drinks, all the above taste better with a quality syrup, so I will forever be investing in good syrup. Their vanilla bean is perfect, and I feel like the test for me with any coffee shop, if they can make a good iced vanilla latte, they get my Alexa stamp of approval. So pretty! The tools of the trade. I want to show you all some of my needlepoint projects I'm working on currently. Disco lobster
It is by Angelic Stitch from Penny Lynn. I got this in honor of going to Montauk for a day. I just love disco balls too, so this has been really fun. You can see all the different thread that I've been using. A lot of it was silk lame braid and a few thread works as well. And this was my first time really digging into either of those threads, and I really like them. The back is quite a mess because I am lazy and I don't always anchor it to start or to finish. For the background, I'm going to use this variegated blue. I've never worked with a variegated thread, and so I've been trying to look up different decorative stitches that for like a large background with the variegated thread. And then here's my project bag. It's the perfect size for medium projects. Next is this cutie bag. I signed up for like a free Valentine's Day gift from Canary Marketing, and little did I know how handy this bag would be. But I am working on a Tetris board. Growing up, I honestly loved Tetris so much. This is also Angelic Stitch from Penny Lynn, and I signed up for the restock notifications months ago. I was getting out of ballet class, I got the text, and I immediately bought it before I even drove home, so I'm really glad I have it. I've enjoyed experimenting with new threads with this, but you can see we've got some sparkly ones. We've got Berry Velvet, and I know one of them is called Glisten. And then just a few others that are by Rainbow Gallery. The last one that is a whip is the Atlantic Blue Canvas Summer subscription that they have. It's this really fun seahorse, and even this needle minder came with it, and I just think it's so darn cute. It also came with a stitch guide, which was really helpful, but I've already decided to do my own thing, which makes me think I will run out of thread quicker. But you can see they have like this scallop variation going on. They're leaving a space in between each row. On the stitch guide, you can see the canvas through, and I don't really want that. I'd rather them go through the same hole. But here are all the threads for the seahorse. We've got this really pretty silk lame braid. So here are these really fun colors here. And this bag is from just a local needlepoint shop here in Lexington. And I think that's really nice that they'll give you a project bag if you buy canvas. You can see my collection of other bags, which include my thread and all the other notions, and then my canvases. And I'm hoping to finish at least 2 canvases this month. So, and by finish, I just mean stitch. I haven't finished many canvases, like the fully finished, but I did do this coaster. If you don't look too close, it looks amazing. But all I did was make the cookie of this and then bought some felt and made the cookie of the back part. But you can see on the sides, I didn't sew them together. And this was my first project. It says Defy Gravity. And I just had this frame that I picked up from an estate sale before needlepoint even entered my mind. But it was the most perfect frame for it. But you can also see that I just jammed it in there. Don't come to me for finishing recommendations unless you want an honest B+ finish. Good morning, happy Saturday. I am getting ready to go to Stitch Club. It is at Ghost Fox Winery in Nicholasville, and I've been one other time also for Stitch Club, and it's just so pretty out there. The winery I'm going to, the owners also went to Transylvania University, which is where I went to school and graduated in 2019. And I always love finding other people who went to Transy because it's a very small school. There's like 1,000 people that go there. It's just always fun to support small businesses in general, but especially when we have a very similar attribute. I think I'm gonna take the seahorse so I can stop being scared to continue working on it. And if I run out of thread, that's where we will figure that out when we get there, if we get there. And this magnetic tin, I got it from Penny Lynn. I put stickers on it so I know which one or which part is the top, but you know, all the things you could need. The best scissors I've ever used. They came in a beginner kit from Bear Needleworks. It's like spelled B-E-X-A-R. And then this needle threader with this big old long thread that also came on it. I got that with my very first project from Absolutely Needlepoint in Cincinnati. Got a snag ripper. It came in a kit for What's the Stitch and Abode collab. And of course a snag nabbit, which I got off Amazon. That's not true. I got it from a local store. And then a few needles in here as well. Here's my outfit for today. We've got a Hill House dress on. These sandals I got from Marshall's. And we've got some jewelry. Of course, my stack from Amazon, my heart earrings. And this necklace I got from the Today Show. They do their like steals and deals or whatever. And it was only $30. Happy Sunday. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed it. But today I'm heading to my best friend's baby's first birthday party, and I might be the most extra person there, but that's just who I am. She loves me for that. But I am wearing an old Anthropologie dress that I rented off Nuuly years ago, re-rented it because I loved it so much and ended up purchasing it. And I actually fixed my hair today and prepped for my interview coming up this week. And yeah, it's gonna be a good day and a good week, and I hope you all also have a good week. Bye.